Hello and welcome back to Podcast Dump. My name is Diego Novas and you are the viewer. Welcome back to another exciting episode. Today's 5-star review is so good I can't even hold my bananas anymore. Today we are supposed to be enlightening our viewers on the topic of the ocean. One subtopic of today's wonderful episode is how humans benefit from the ocean's resources. Resources such as the air, climate, transport, recreation, food, and medicine. On the topic of air, the ocean produces over half of the world's oxygen and absorbs 50 times more carbon dioxide than our own atmosphere. Phytoplankton creates a huge amount of the oxygen there in the ocean. Scientists have reason to believe that phytoplankton generates up to 50 to 85% of the oxygen in the Earth's atmosphere. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Climate is important as well. Ocean currents transport warm water and precipitation to the poles, and the currents bring all of the cold water from the poles to the equator. These currents regulate the global climate. Another way us humans rely on the ocean is transport. As humans, we use the oceans for shipping our most important cargo, such as packages and other items in large quantities. In 2011, the U.S. used ocean transport for 53% of their imports and 38% of their exports. Over 62,000 oceanic vessels were called at U.S. seaports in 2010. Another way humans benefit from the ocean's resources is recreation. Tourism is one of the fastest growing industries on the planet, and over 350 million people visit the coral reef coast of the world annually. And the coral reef tourism sector has an estimated annual value of 36 billion USD. Food. Ocean fishing makes up for 80% of the world's fish catch. Oceans are one of man's most reliable sources of food, since it covers over 70% of the Earth's surface. Even though only 5% of the world's protein consumed by human population is from the sea, it is still one of our most important and reliable food sources. In the year 1996, an average American ate around 15 pounds of seafood. Medicine. It is common knowledge that humans rely on the ocean for survival, but this can be another way that counts. A vast amount of the ocean lies undiscovered, and there can be so many types of bacteria or compounds that help with human diseases. In 2003, there was a bacteria discovered that combated cancer cells and was a powerful natural antibiotic. Humans have extracted a heavy toll on the Earth's oceans. One form is marine pollution. Marine pollution is a direct effect of human beings being incautious and throwing hurtful things where they think it won't matter. We used to think that throwing trash in the ocean won't matter because the ocean is so large and it will never end up affecting us. Marine pollution is billions of pounds of trash and chemicals harming animals in the ocean to the point where certain species are becoming endangered. The debris ends up on our own beautiful beaches, washed in with the tides. Some of the debris sinks into the ocean and is eaten by animals that mistake it for food. The majority of pollutants coming into the ocean are all from activities on the land. Here are some terrible effects from marine pollution. Oil covering feathers of birds and gills of fish. Marine creatures and plants bear the full blow of marine pollution in the form of harmful substances in the dumped materials. In the United Kingdom, they discovered that 693 species of marine animals had a sort of interaction with debris, and 17% of them were a part of an endangered species. Smaller plastics collect together at the surface and block sunlight to the animals that rely on said sunlight, or plastics that contain compounds are toxic to certain animals. Now, after all of these horrible things, or even just the ways that we benefit from the ocean, you're wondering, what are some ways that we could give back? Well, there are 3 things that I have ready for you that can be done. Number 1. Beach cleanup and volunteer work. By participating in a beach or river cleanup, it directly helps reduce the amount of garbage harming animals in the ocean. You can simply visit the beach and pick up every single piece of trash that is visible, with friends or even family, or even join a local organization's cleanup. The 3 R's: reuse, reduce, and recycle. It's a common but effective strategy of helping and healing our own oceans as well as protecting it from further damage. Presently, only 9% of the plastic is recycled worldwide. Recycling helps keep plastics out of the ocean and reduces the amount of new plastic in circulation. You should also reduce your use of single-use plastic products, such as water bottles, straws, plastic bags, cups, plastic utensils, and takeout containers. As well as reducing the use of plastics, you can reuse other types to avoid causing more pollution, such as plastic thermoses or plastic buckets. Avoid products that contain harmful things. There are many types of products that contain a type of plastic called microbeads and have become a growing source of ocean plastic pollution recently. They have been found in some face scrubs, toothpastes, body washes, and other products. To avoid using these, look for polyethylene and polypropylene on the ingredients list of beauty and self-care products. As always, thank you guys for listening. See you in the next one.